Yoo-hoo! Unbelievable. Welcome to the South Island of New Zealand, where I'm going to take you on an adventure in the Westland. We're off to Fox Glacier to attempt to fly a never flown before route up the west coast, through Glacier country and up to the Arthur's Pass. On our journey, we'll have low cloud, dense bush and spectacular scenery. But first, I've got to pack the bags and go and grab the boys. It's a 4.5 hour drive from Queenstown to Fox, so we decided to set off the night before. We're being mean to Brad because he's always late. Door's locked. Oh, he's ready to go. I've left the car running. One of the complications of flying from Fox Glacier is a large amount of air traffic running tourists up to the glacier. We would in fact be flying through the Mount Cook mandatory broadcast zone. Because no one really flies paragliders west of the divide and not many people even know what paragliders are, we thought it was sensible to call the operators and explain what we're up to so we could avoid any confusion on the day. No, it's not a motor, it's just a paraglider.
So whereabouts are you planning to land?
Well, if everything goes to plan, we'll land in Springs Junction next to the pub.
Oh, so you're planning to be airborne the whole time?
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So we're doing long distance flying.
Right. I was having visions of you trying to land down in the valley, so you're trying to maintain as much altitude as possible.
Yeah, exactly. Like we don't intend on landing in Fox or Franz or in the valleys or anything there. We aim to sort of be flying thermal flying between 3,000 and 5,000 feet, following the ridge lines going north, and we'll be trying to fly all day. When we got to Fox, we had some dinner in the pub and tried to spot a takeoff before heading in for an early night.
Desserts. I reckon where you can't see would be launchable.
No, I mean the stick was awesome. Is that your
You ready, mate?
Just getting your shit, mate. Is that your plug?
Doing the warm-ups. Wow, look at that.
There you go, 6 a.m. We're gonna go up there, see how this works. Gonna fly from Fox Peak and see how far we can get northeast. Putting our faith in the forecast. It actually looks really good, but yeah, it is the west coast. So we have no idea. Climbing. Keep going. Fox Glacier, Mount Cook is up there. So we just sat here looking at Fox Glacier and Mount Cook, getting ready, thinking about taking off in about an hour. Not a bad view. So we're gonna try and fly up the coast and see how far we can get. Past Hokitika would be cool. We've never flown here before though, so we'll see how that goes. Low cloud base as expected. There's no clouds at the moment, but we expect there will be some in the afternoon. Paraglider 5.6, 3,800, just south of Cone Rock. All right, here we go. Mount Cook to Tasman, Mount Tasman, Fox Glacier. This is awesome. Never would have dreamt of flying here. Fox Glacier Township's just down there. We've made the first transition. We're heading north. We're flying inside the Mount Cook mandatory broadcast zone, so there's a lot of chat on the radio. Quite a busy airspace, so we're having to let everyone know where we are, where we're going. Every 5 minutes, we've got to make a position report until we get past Franz. Taking off just before 11 o'clock, we were excited to find that our predictions were right and the planning had paid off. The conditions were excellent. We were hopping from ridge to ridge, heading north as planned. Amazing! That's the Franz Joseph Glacier. What a day. Been turbulent, but I guess it's to be expected. Paraglider 5,200 Lake Wombat heading north. It's cold, it's turbulent, there's lots of air traffic, but we're having fun. I've never flown here before. The views aren't bad. Well, can't complain. It's worth mentioning that no one's attempted this before, and there's a few reasons why. Firstly, the weather on the west coast tends to be more unsettled than the east. With the mountains being so close to the ocean, there can be some ferocious valley winds generated in the afternoons. Secondly, with the mountains acting as a barrier to the prevailing westerly wind, it creates this damper air mass. This makes the cloud base much lower and the bushland vast and plentiful, but we'll come back to that later. If you're liking this video, want to see more videos like this, and are willing to support the channel, all that I ask is that you give it a like, leave a comment down below, and hit the subscribe button. Doing these 3 things really helps the channel grow and reach more people. If you have the time, I'd really appreciate your help. Wow, this is so cool. Oh man, Southern Alps, ocean. Wow, I never even imagined we could fly here. The flying's amazing. I don't know why we've never done it. Unbelievable. A new site record.
We had that as soon as we took off, man.
All right, so we've just spotted some convergence. There's a cloud in the distance with a step in it, and we think that could be converging lift, so we're going to aim for that. Hopefully we get to fly along the side of it. Just catching up with Leo. Brad's not far behind. We're about 60 k's from takeoff past the Wanganui. Harry's down there. Going pretty good. The cloud base looks like it's a bit lower further ahead, so gonna make a decision soon what we do. Yeah, I think Brad might want to check his trousers after that one. What a day.
I thought I was gonna meet a tree before.
The cloud base was got low for that one section, and there was lots of trees.
It's just working, isn't it?
So we didn't want to land in the trees or get sucked in the cloud. So we push on. So after this next ridge, it's good. But then after that, there's a section of like, there's no landings. Now would be a good time to talk about landings. You can put a paraglider in some pretty tight spots. But there were some sections where the landings are best described as few and far between. Sometimes our only options were narrow, bouldery riverbeds. I don't want to land in a tree!
I'm scared.
Yeah, me too, man.
Man, it looks scary through there.
What if we go a bit out to the coast? Do you reckon it's any better? You need to have a look at the map. Here we are trying to find a balance between staying out of the low cloud base but remaining high enough to make sure we could glide to the next riverbed. Everywhere was working really well, which gave us confidence to keep pushing ahead. There's a hut down there. Not sure what river this is. I don't know my way around here very much, to be honest. I've never flown here before. We'll be happy when we get through that canyon. Looks like there is some landings in there, but they wouldn't be very stylish. There's the landings down there as well, but yeah, definitely having to take each ridge at a time at the moment. I just can't stop turning on the camera because it's so awesome. Leo's just ahead of me. Landing in that gorge is forbidden. We were quickly finding that the flying here is fantastic. There are loads of spurs with short glides between them that have northeast round to southwest aspects, following a pretty straight line heading northeast. I expect it's possible to fly some pretty big open and out and return distances here. 108 kilometers into the flight. Leo's just ahead of me. I guess we've got to go through that pass over there next to the lake. Brad's a few k's behind, but he's catching up. It's 3:50, so chunk of the day's gone already, I guess. A few hours left, potentially, but pretty exciting flying the west coast. The air's been very unstable today, which is good, but quite turbulent sometimes. Awesome, so we've made it through Hokitika over this other heavily treed area. Should be able to make it through to the other side now. Yeah, I guess, see how far we can get. About 120 k's now. Arthur's Pass is 150. It'd be good if we can make it there. Another area with next to no landings. It's working really well, but still plays on your mind. Get us out of this bit, hey! Huh? After here looks like a good run. After fighting through the headwind, we've now got some tailwind. Beautiful. And that's the state highway down there. Ah, this is amazing. The flying here is awesome. I don't know why we haven't been here before. This is great. I mean, apart from all the trees and helicopters and stuff, but other than that, wicked. Oh, getting nailed in sync. It was just really windy on that ridge. Oh, getting hammered. We could be here. There's quite a bit of wind. We might be able to soar. So we're going to try and aim for this peak over here. Peak, ridge, bush. And we're going to see if we can try and soar up it because there is a bit of wind. But we're getting an awful glide. Oh, let's see if me and Leo can work some magic down at 1,200 feet. We've got the wind behind us, but is it strong enough to soar up this ridge? I don't think so. We'll give it a crack. Otherwise, we'll be landing in that paddock just down there. Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna work. Leo's more optimistic than me. Nah, we're mate. I don't think this is gonna work. Oh, well, we managed to gain 1,000 feet. But it's pretty windy on that corner. So we're just gonna go downwind and see if anything magic happens, but unbelievable. I can't believe it. We've managed to get up. Definitely windy, but oh, well, we were gonna belt off down that way. We've changed our mind. We're gonna go over this way, up through into the Arthur's Pass, and then Brad can come join us. And then we can fly again tomorrow.
At this point, we were considering continuing downwind towards Springs Junction, but after checking the topo map in the air, we couldn't see any tracks to access a takeoff the next day. Also, Brad had just landed, so we decided to glide towards the Arthur's Pass so we could try and fly the next day.
Yeah, it's definitely windy. Like it's blowing its tits off down here. When I get close to the ground, the wind should back off in strength because of the friction on the ground. Just need to watch out for all the power lines and the barbed wire fences. Beautiful. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. What a flyer. I'm not surprised it's f***ing windy here. I bet it's always windy here. On a good day, it must be just normal. Oh, what a day though, eh? Man, I was like scared. I thought we were gonna end up in the trees for a while. We did it. Arthur's Pass. Awesome. What a day. Just hitchhiking. Gonna try and go to the Arthur's Pass village so we can fly up Avalanche Peak tomorrow.
We hitchhiked about 10 kilometers from our landing spot to the Arthur's Pass village with the intention of hiking up Avalanche Peak in the morning. After spending the night in the Alpine Club hut and having a more detailed look at the weather forecast, we realised that back at Kelly's Hill, where we landed the previous day, was after all a better place to start.
Round 2, Ben.
Hopefully.
Make it to the car today?
I think I'll be happy if we did 30 kilometers.
We're in the Arthur's Pass village and we're gonna hitch to Kelly's Hill. And we're going to try and fly back to the car. That's what we've decided. We were going to go up Avalanche Peak, but the forecast has put us off. So our best chance, we think, is Kelly's Hill and fly back down the coast the same way. Buzzing, can't wait.
We saw the first cumulus clouds forming before 9 AM. It didn't take us long to get a hitch to Kelly's Hill, and after a couple of hours, we were up at a north-facing takeoff, just above where we landed the previous day. And our plan was to fly back down the coast as far as we could in the direction of the car.
You made it!
Soaking wet. Found a takeoff. This will do. Oh, I should probably point this. So we found the takeoff. Hello. Yeah, we got the takeoff. We're gonna go that way. Try and make it back to the car. We'll see. Or at least if we can make it a little bit down the highway, that would be nice. Here we go. Well, this is a good start. We're not having to turn here. Able to just fly in a straight line, not losing any height. The water's like glass out there. We definitely had headwind. I guess it must be pulling up the valley. Fly back south again. Imagine if we make it back. Every kilometer at the moment is a bonus, so. Well, 6,000 feet is a much nicer altitude to be going through this part. Yesterday we did it about 4. So this section, I think, the most exposed for hiking. If we land down there, then it's a long walk. And then aside from that, I think it's not too bad. Oh, Katika's out on the coast. Much easier today with the higher cloud base. We are 23 kilometers away from our takeoff. So we've probably got another 100, 115 or something if we want to make it all the way to the car. But it's 10 to 1, so we've got enough time in the day. And cold, shivering a little bit. Just overflying that hut from yesterday, just out of view. Awesome, and we're gonna punch out to the front here. There's a nice cloud out the front, and it's on a more of a direct line. Been a cracker of a day so far. 4,500 feet, which was pretty much the height we were getting to yesterday, but we've been flying around at 6,000. So awesome flying with the coast just there. Every kilometer we get closer to the car, and it's less hitchhiking. We've got to get through that pass over there, which looks like there's a lot of trees, but I'm pretty sure there's a river halfway through it, but it's working really well, so it shouldn't be an issue. Making good progress, 45 Ks from takeoff, so about another 100 to go. Running a bit behind schedule compared to yesterday, but it's all good. At least if we made Franz, you know, like it would be less of a hitch. Man, what a couple of days. How have we not been flying here before? This is like a flying paradise. There's a highway, like the beautiful thermals, like, I don't understand. How have we missed this forever? 5,700 feet, and it's turning on. It's working super well. The wind is a bit all over the place, but it's just so much power on this side. I think it's just pushing and pulling the coastal air in, and wouldn't be surprised if it gets windy in the valley at some point. Gonna get onto this ridge and see what it looks like to continue, because I can't remember what the tree situation's like, but we came through this way, so can't be too bad. Just would be pretty hairy if it was windy and you went down in there. I'm just gonna hang out here for a minute and give Leo a chance to catch up so that we can group up and work together. The trick for waiting for someone is to find lifting air, but not too strong. I'll just stick with this one, it's a weak climb. Getting a little bit concerned. I'm down at 3,500 feet and I'm not getting the best glide. I kind of need to get onto this ridge, but I can't do it too low because it's just trees. I can't remember if there's a landing on the other side of that ridge. It'd be good to...
Trying the front ranges, Ben.
That got exciting for a second. Got myself out of there. I was thinking that would have been a long walk out from that valley, I reckon. Yeah, I don't know if that was my best move, but it made sense in my head.
So we're halfway now, 75 Ks?
Should be easier from here. We don't have to worry about landing in the trees.
Yeah, it should be, let's see, hopefully.
Hopefully we can connect with this lower ridge and then hop over. And not long and we'll be back in the mandatory broadcast zone. Trying to find the climb here. Struggling a little bit. This is where it pays to have two of you. Getting a desperate move to the ridge over here. Come on, you. Looks like we're getting ourselves out of here. Woo, that was a bit stressful for a second. Thought we were gonna land down there. Finally, a decent climb. Been a real pain in the ass getting through there. I don't know why. Me and Leo made a right pig's ear of it. Awesome, that's Harry. 83 Ks done. Now I'm just out the front. Had enough of being in the shade on the ridge, but I might try and connect again. I don't know why I came out the front. It did look nice, but it's definitely better on the ridge. So maybe I try and connect with the ridge again, but it's a ways away now. Our last chance here. I've got so much headwind. I don't think this is gonna work. I'm on full bar, just trying to go into wind. Yeah, I'm screwed here. I think I'm here, Leo. Maybe not. Oh, I guess I made it out of there. I just gotta hope there's no strong headwind at the low altitudes when I'm crossing this. Don't want to land in a tree now, come this far. Oh, I've got this. I've got a good glide at the moment. Oh, instrument's saying 5 to 1. So not amazing, but below 2,000 feet again. It's gonna be a low save. Come on. Oh, come on. Oh my God, come on. Oh, please. Don't fail me. Oh, I survived another low save. Woo. Oh, wow. What a day. About 50 Ks to go. Oh, hopefully there's no more tree. I can't remember about the trees from now on. Not sure. So we've given up. we're going out to the road. We've just had enough. Just had a conversation with Leo, and yeah, neither of us can be bothered continuing anymore. We've got the MBZ. It's not looking amazing ahead. We've been struggling for the last while, so yeah, just gonna go and land. What a day.
What did we do, 110K or something like that?
Yeah, 110, 115 or something. Are you gonna buy the pictures? No, it's a package. Yoo-hoo!
Probably can cross the river, man.
I think we'll have headwind at the end. Beautiful. Should we try and cross the river then?
Yeah, come on, the last challenge.
At least there's no trees. Why are we doing this? Ah! Come on. Ah! Oh, oh, eesh. The last stressful moment. Oh, funny. Come on, mate. Now's your chance to fly further than me. Ah, you prick. I didn't even think about that. What a day, huh? Oh. We're down. Mission success nearly. We still got to get to the car. We gave up. We couldn't be bothered anymore. We were tired. Day's coming to an end. I mean, it's still working, but we had a couple crossings that we couldn't be asked doing. So yeah, that's it. Now hitchhike back to the car. We're 30k short making it.
In the end, we got a lift with the farmer to Franz, had some well-deserved pints of hazy, then the following day we drove back to Queenstown. Excited about the potential unlocked here and looking forward to the next West Coast adventure.
Whoa, don't do spiral landings, kids. Gonna look like Brad.